Hey everybody, this video was requested by HKLovers22 for an overview of my makeup brushes slash collection. So the way that I store my brushes is in one of these Sephora inspired brush holders. And I have these little pellets in it, and these are actually, I have a combination of those and I don't know if I can get them. Sorry guys. If you see that little clear one there, that's the color fill that you can get from Michaels. And these red and green ones, because I absolutely love red and green, are actually these airsoft pellets here. And you can purchase these at Walmart. These are actually from my boyfriend's closet, but that's what I use for my filling, or the beads in at the bottom. So I have them stored from shortest to tallest, and then from like eye brushes, concealer brushes, and face brushes. So I'm just going to start over here and tell you what my brushes are and what I use them for. This is from Coastal Scents. It's a Chisel Detail Fluff mini brush, I think, and this I use for applying shadow to the inner corner. Next I have this, this one came from the Costco brush set. It's got an eyebrow slanted brush on one side, and it's got a spoolie on the other, and I use this to groom my brows and to fill them in. Next I have a Bare Essentials concealer brush, and I use this with their Blemish Therapy. The next one I have a few lip brushes in here that I use. I have a Maybelline one and a Coastal Scents one. Then I have this little brush here. This is one that came in, I think this came in the Maybelline with their cream liner, and so it's just a little teeny brush. Then I have this little one. This came with one of the Hip cream liners. Don't really use this one a lot, but it's a nice stiff brush, a little small. Here's another one. I think this one came with the Physicians Formula cream eyeliner. But this is just, again, that typical little brush that comes with those cream liners. Then we move on to this one. And this one is the Studio Tools concealer brush. And I actually love this one. As you can see, it's very thin. I love using this one for patting black, or blue, green, purple eyeshadow on top of my liner, because it's a very precise brush. The next one I have is this Bent eyeliner brush from Coastal Scents, and I like using this one with cream liners to get a little bit more of a precise application. Then I have two art brushes. These came from Michaels, and these are the Maxine's Mop Low Cornell. The one on the left is the 1/4 inch one, this one, and this one right here is the 1/2 inch. I like using the 1/2 inch one for applying highlight and blending my highlight down into my crease. Then the next one that I have is my Eco Tools concealer brush, and this one's a nice big fluffy concealer brush, and this is perfect for blending my concealer. Next I have my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I love this one for applying shadow. It's a perfect eyeshadow brush, and I know I have a lot of brushes, guys, but I've acquired these throughout the years, or people have given them to me, and I really don't own a lot of high-end brushes. I buy a lot of drugstore or cheaper brushes. So this next one is a Salon collection. I think this came from Walgreens or CVS, and this is just a little shader brush. Then I have my medium shadow brush, and this one's nice for applying shadow on just a certain part of the lid, like if you want to get the inner third or the outer third or something like that. Then I have my MAC 219 pencil brush, and this one's great for applying color in the crease. Then I have my fine conceal brush from Essence of Beauty, and I don't really use this one a lot anymore. I used to use it for concealing, but it's a teeny bit small to really be able to blend my concealer in well. Next I have a Bare Essentials Soft Focus eyeshadow brush, and this one's great for blending my lid color and my crease color, and this one's just a big fluffy brush, so I love that one. Then I have this Sigma SS217, and this is the one that they sent to me for review purposes, but I love this 217 brush. This is perfect for applying color in the crease. It's a little bit on the flatter side, as you can see, but it is still fluffy, so it blends really well. Then I have this, any of these that have the white handle and the crystal like this came from the Costco brush set. This is just a flat, straight eyeliner brush. Then I have a Coastal Scents Italian Badger round crease brush. This one is really good for defining the outer V and applying shadow in the crease. The next one is another one from the Costco brush set, just a flat shader brush. I like the Costco brushes, but I don't use them quite as often as some of my other ones. This is the Max Coverage Concealer Brush by Bare Essentials, and I absolutely love this brush for applying mineral concealer. The bristles in this are so tightly packed together. It's just a fantastic brush for mineral concealer. Then I have, this one is another one from the Costco brush set, and this one is just a blending brush, but this one's actually a little bit smaller. It's not quite as fluffy as I'd like it to be, so I tend to reach for other blending brushes as opposed to this one. Then I have a e.l.f. Professional Concealing Brush. I really don't like this one a lot. I use it for little teeny areas of redness or if I have really small blemishes, but overall I'm not a huge fan of this brush. The next brush I have in here is I think this was a smudge brush from Studio Tools, and I like this one for smudging my lower lash liner. Then I have this handy Bookie brush from Bare Essentials, and this one is the one that I used to use for mineral foundation, and I also used to use this one for contouring. It's a little big for contouring, and I'm really not a huge fan of many of the Bare Essentials brushes because most of them are pretty scratchy. I have another Bare Essentials one right here. This is their angled blush brush, and this one does nothing for me. It's really little. I actually tend to use this one to wipe off any fallout that I may have under my eyes. It's not really that soft, and I mean, as a blush brush, like, look at how teeny those bristles are. It doesn't really work as a blush brush. Next, I have a Bare Essentials Flawless Face, and again, this is supposed to be one to give you light to medium coverage with their foundation, and I absolutely love Bare Essentials makeup, but I think they need to do something about their brushes because this one's really scratchy and this one sheds a lot. One brush that I do love from Bare Essentials is their soft, or their full Flawless Face. So this is the bigger version of the other Flawless Face brush, and this is not by any means one of my favorite brushes, but I like this one best out of all my Bare Essentials ones because this one's a lot softer than any of the other ones. This one actually came in one of their collections that they had. So I like this one for setting powder. The next brush I have is my EcoTools blush brush, and I love EcoTools brushes. This brush is so soft. I bought my EcoTools brushes from Walgreens, but this blush brush is so soft. It's nice and big and fluffy, and it applies and blends my blush flawlessly. This is a stippling brush from the Costco brush set, and I love this one for applying cream blushes before my powder blush. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. That's what I've been using it for. The next brush I have is my MAC 109, and this is what I've been using as of late recently for contouring, and I love this one. It does shed a little bit, but I haven't had too many problems with it. Next, I have this big brush, and this is another one from the Costco brush set, and this is just a big, black, fluffy brush, and this one, I forgot to mention, most of or I actually think all of the ones that come from the Costco brush that have the black hairs, it's the synthetic brush, but this has also been a great powder brush. Another brush I have is my deluxe buffer brush from Coastal Scents, and this is my absolute favorite brush for what is it for? Mineral foundation. Sorry guys. The bristles are really nicely densely packed, and it's a really great brush for that. The next brush I have is my pink kabuki from Coastal Scents, and this brush is my favorite one to use for setting powder. The bristles aren't quite dense enough to use for mineral foundation, but it's perfect for my setting powder. And the last brush I have is from MAC, and this one came from, sorry guys, I'm trying to get it out for you. This one came from my cosmetics company outlet, and this one is the MAC 183, and this is their flat top buffer, kabuki buffer, and kabuki buffer brush. Sorry guys. Oh, and I love this one for applying MSFs and mainly their mineral foundations. So that was an overview of my brush collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or would like further review on any of the brushes, please go ahead and comment below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Bye.